should I do this business when everyone else is selling the same product? Don't you think the market is flooded with the same information? I think people have seen this over and over. I don't think I'm bringing something new to the table. Well, you are right. But are these not the statements that kill our interests and our dreams? True story, I have thought about them too. Most of the times when I am reading about a particular topic for YouTube, it's because I am struggling with it or just want to know more about it. But whenever I think of posting it, I'm like, what? See, people have seen this already. Why am I even doing this? I post these videos to hold me accountable and also to be like a reference for the future. But I would be lying if I say I have not used these statements also as an encouragement for when it doesn't get the reception that I thought it would. I have two things that will free your mind completely whenever you find yourself in these situations because they help me out a lot. They will empower you to stand for that thing that is in your heart, and you will be so less bothered about the millions others who are in the same field as you. There's a caveat to that though, so you have to stick through the end and see what that is. Now the first thing is we have different giftings. I got this from the good book and I want us to read that together. It's 1 Corinthians 12, 7 to 11. It says, "Now to each one the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one there is given through the Spirit a message of wisdom, to another a message of knowledge by means of the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by the one Spirit, to another miraculous powers, to another prophecy, to another distinguishing between spirits, to another speaking in different kinds of tongues, and to still another the interpretation of tongues. All these are the work of one and the same Spirit, and He distributes them to each one just as He determines." There are millions of people in this world, billions if I'm not wrong. And if this is the criteria that has been used to give people gifts, it means there has to be more than, I don't even know what number to use, maybe thousands of people with the same gift. So it can't just be one person, for example, with the gift of faith. They are distributed to different people. I'm just thinking of this example. If people who have maybe the gift of healing were to stand on a queue, like everyone in the world, can you imagine how long that queue would be? Imagine this, even with the similarities in the giftings, we all have different audiences. The way my faith will impact someone is not the same way someone else's faith will impact the same person. So people are different, giftings are different. They are all meant to serve an audience, a particular group of people. So in the same way, don't think your business idea is so common and that it won't have people to serve, or that your message is so common that everyone has heard it. There is a playground for everyone. So stop limiting yourself, with that scarcity mentality, because that is what it actually is. If you believe you are meant to pursue that thing in your heart and you believe in it so badly, by all means, please pursue it, do it. The opposite of scarcity is abundance. What will happen when you defeat that scarcity mentality is you will see possibilities. If you start a business or build your website, you won't see competition or feel fearful because everyone else is doing it. This is what you'll think instead. There are so many people for me to learn from to not be successful. You get? So you see everyone who is doing the same thing as you as an opportunity for you to grow, and not to deny the fact that some people are jealous or, they are not wishing the same for others. But let me tell you, the mindset changes everything. If your mindset is right, it doesn't matter if the people around you are jealous or don't want you to prosper. Trust me, things will just pan out in the right way. And that's the thing. Please don't kill yourself trying to reinvent the wheel that already exists. And this is what I truly wish for you. Well, there's a catch to that, so still stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to share it after this second point. Now, the second most important thing is to understand that people are in different seasons. And I know this will make more sense once you listen to this explanation. This is what I've learned about myself. When I am in a season of wanting to learn something, I'm hungry for something, for example, learning the guitar, I will go through as many videos as I can, as many chords as I can, so that I can see how different people do it, so that I can pick what worked for someone and what didn't work for someone else. You get? It's like I'm usually on a scavenger hunt for that information, and for sure, there is so much information out there concerning different topics. And who is to say that I will not land on a piece of information that you put out there. People are so different, and your output of things does not look similar to another person. How you process things is not how someone else will process it. You just know this. When someone is in a certain season of their life, maybe they want to learn about self-doubt, they will go through as many blogs or as many articles written concerning the topic of self-doubt. And lucky for you, if you are bold enough to put out something there concerning self-doubt, if that is what is in your heart to write about, you understand what I'm saying? Let's take another example. You are in a season of life where you want to learn to cook, and specifically pizza, right? You will look up so many videos on YouTube to see how people have done it. And in the process, you realize someone uses this kind of ingredients, someone else uses this process. Nothing will be similar to the other person, yet the end result will be the same. So you might end up picking one thing from here, something else from there. At the end of the day, you have something that is custom made for you, but where have you picked it from? 1,000 other people who have done the same thing as you. At this point, I am convinced you get the message that I'm trying to pass, so that I can go ahead and give the caveat that I have been mentioning throughout this video. Yes, you understand that we might be in different seasons, and yes, you understand that you might have a gift that is similar to someone else, but what sets you apart, the caveat, the one thing that sets you apart is how you do it. And this should have you thinking of things like consistency, excellence, value, time, research, And I won't put so much on this video, but I hope you get that last bit of how you do it, because this could be a whole other discussion on its own. So I'll leave it at that. I truly hope you got to understand these two concepts, because they are such a game changer, not just for you, but for the people around you. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share. Make sure you get it to someone who you think will benefit from it, just like you have. Yeah. Bye for now, and see you in one of my other videos. Peace.